Hello everyone and welcome once again to MJ's Maths and Stats. That's MJ Magic Studio to you. I'm your host, your host, and as usual in the ghost mode, Mohit Jain. To know the drill, first subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Please share, comment also whenever required. And at the end of the session also please let us know whether what changes you want. Depending upon your comments, we would obviously try to make those changes. And you know the drill. So without wasting any further time, let's start now. Welcome everyone once again to episode number 3 eLitmus. We are practicing 20 question aside for quantitative aptitude or quantitative ability, where 20 questions would be asked, 40 minutes would be given. Each question will be marked for 10 marks and negative score is -5 if you are getting it wrong. So focus more on your efficiency rather than solving more questions. At least 13 to 15 question you'd be doing it in 40 minutes. Mark it accordingly. Practice number system, arithmetic, PC prop, algebra, mensuration geometry. We would be producing a session very soon on the detailed analysis of this, but for the time being, let's move into episode number 3. Question number 1 is on your screen. You know the drill. Give it a try. For what value of m will the straight line be parallel? Two straight lines are said to be parallel to each other if their slopes are same. And if line is written in the form y equals to mx plus c, then m is the slope of this line. So let's find the slope of both the line. After transferring these lines in the format of y equals to mx plus c, and then when we compare m1 equals to m2, we would be able to find the value of the missing term. So first line is y equals to 2x minus 1. That means m1 is equals to 2. And second one is 2my is equals to x plus 2. So y is x by 2m plus 2 by 2m. So in this case, m2 is equals to 1 by 2m. Now since both the lines are parallel to each other, m1 should be equals to m2, slope should be equal, 2 equals to 1 by 2m, therefore m is equals to 1 by 4. That we can see in option number B. Now we have one more method to identify whether the two given straight lines are parallel or not. If the two given lines are in the format a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 equals to 0, these two lines would be parallel to each other if a1 by a2 is equals to b1 by b2, which is not equals to c1 by c2. So if we use this format also, let's write our straight line into this format. Minus 2x plus y plus 1 equals 0 and x minus 2my plus 2 is equals to 0. And since these two are parallel, minus 2 by 1 should be equals to 1 upon minus 2m. That means 4m is equals to 1. This also gives m equals to 1 by 4. Obviously, any method you use would give you the same result. Option B, 1 by 4 is the pick, a classical question from coordinate geometry. How many natural numbers less than 40 are co-prime to 40? Co-prime here means relatively prime also. So we make a list. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, from 1 to 39, how many numbers are there which are relatively prime to 40? Now, we can see that 40 have got prime factorization as 2 to the power 3 into 5. So, any number which is even is not co-primed with 40. So, we can delete all even numbers quickly. That is not required. 28, 30 gone, 32, 34, 36, 38. Any number divisible by 4 or 8 already gone in the even numbers. Any number divisible by 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35. Now whatsoever number remains, you can check are co-primed to 1 or relatively prime to 40. It is 1, 3, 7, 9, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 21, 27, 29, 31, 33, 37, 39. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That means answer is 16. There are 16 natural numbers which are less than 40 and are relatively prime to 40. Now, this process is simple. You may just list down all the number, find the prime factorization of the number, cancel out all those numbers which are into the prime factors of the given number, and the remaining number is the answer. But if instead of 40, a big number is given 120, then how we will identify this? We will write from 1 to 119? Obviously not. So the simple solution for these kind of question where they are asking about co-primes of a number which are less than number is nothing but we need to calculate the totient number of the number. This is the answer. Totient number formed by Euler. Now, suppose if n can be written as p1 to the power a1 into p2 to the power a2 into p3 to the power a3, where all p's are prime factors, then totient number of the given number given by n into 1 minus 1 by p1 into 1 minus p2 into 1 minus 1 by p3 and on. Once we have the totient number, you will see that answer to this particular question is nothing but the totient number only. Let us find totient number for 40. We know 40 is equals to 2 to the power 3 into 5 to the power 1. So totient number of 40 is 40 into 1 minus 1 by 2 into 1 minus 1 by 5. 40 into half 20 into 4 by 5, 80%. This will give you 16 straight away. No need to put up the list and then find the answer. It is simply the totient number. This question is application of totient number. How many natural numbers less than n are co-prime to n? Answer is find the totient number of the given number. Option B is the pick. Another one from number system. Give it a try. You know the drill very well. Pause, try to solve it yourself, then look out for the solution. Find the remainder when the given expression is divided by 7. We can use remainder theorem to solve these. But somehow, whenever I see numbers where index are in some particular pattern, I somehow remembers one thing, that a to the power n plus b to the power n is divisible by a plus b and the factors of a plus b when both the n are same, n is odd. Now, can we convert this into this format? I can write this as 3 to the power 5 whole to the power 1111 plus 2 to the power 4 whole to the power 1111. That means it becomes 3 to the power 5 is 243 to the power 1111 plus 2 4 8 16 16 to the power 1111. Now we can see that it's fitting up in this particular format where n is 1111, which is same and which is odd. That means this particular expression is divisible by 243 plus 16, that is 259 and its factors. Now we need to just check that what we are getting is 7 one of the factor of 259. When we divide 259 by 7, it is 2149 gone. That means 7 is one of the factor. 7 is one of the factor of 259. That means this entire expression is divisible by 7. If the entire expression is divisible by 7, remainder is bound to be 0. Now somebody may ask, if the entire expression is not divisible by 7, then we might use the remainder theorems, remainder processes which we have to calculate. But in this case, it always hits that the given expression would be somehow divisible by a number, and the given divisor would be one of the factor of that number. In that case, remainder would be 0. Option C fits in. Find the number of factors of factorial 20. Now, if n is written in the form of p1 to the power a1 into p2 to the power a2, which we call prime factorization, where p's are prime numbers and these power, number of factors is given by a1 plus 1 into a2 plus 1 into a3 plus 1 till whatever prime factors power you have. Factorial 20 is nothing but 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 till 20. That means the prime number engaged in this particular number can be only 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17 and 19 and nothing else. Prime factor involved in this particular multiplication. Now our task is to find the powers of these prime numbers, that how many times 2 can divide factorial 20. Or for that we have got SST method, Sundar Sasta Tikau method. Divide 20 by 2, keep on dividing. 10, then divide 10 by 2, 5. 5 can be divided by 2 in 2 parts. We just need the quotients. Then 2 divided by 2 will give 1. Now there is no further division of 1. We are going to divide by 2. This is SST method. You just need to add up this. 10 plus 5 plus 2 plus 1 is 19. That means factorial 20 is fully divisible by 2 to the power, 5, 7, 8, 18. Similarly, you can calculate for 3. Keep on dividing 20 by 3. It will go 6 times. Then 6 will go 2 times. 6 plus 2 is 8. That means in factorial 20, the highest power of 3 is 8. Now 20 by 5 will give us 4. Highest power of 5 is 4. 20 by 7 will go only 2 times. 20 by 11 only 1 time. 20 by 13 1 time. 20 by 17 1 time. And 20 by 19 1 time. You can check that if you multiply this number, you will get factorial 20. This is the easiest way out to do prime factorization of a given number, and a number which is as large as 20 factorial. Now we can apply this formula. Formula is power plus 1 into power plus 1 into power plus 1. So number of factors of factorial 20 are 18 plus 1 19 into 8 plus 1 9 into 4 plus 1 5 into 2 plus 1 3 into 1 2 3 4. So 2 to the power 4. On multiplication, you will get 41040. That is in option B. So now what do we mean by 41040? That means there are 41040 natural numbers which can divide factorial 20, which are in the form of this multiplication. Okay, let's take a few from arithmetic. by scoring 140 marks, Shrija fell short of the passing marks by 28.57%. The killer instinct to win percentage question is how quickly you can convert your percentages into fraction. 28.57% means 2 by 7 in fractions. That means whatever be the passing mark, she have scored 2 by 7 part of the passing marks less. That means 140 is nothing but 1 minus 2 by 7 of the passing mark. That is 5/7 of the passing mark. With this, we can calculate what is the passing mark. 140 into 7 by 5. 28 into 7, 196. So we haven't read the question even, and we have got that passing mark is 196. What percent above the passing mark would she have scored had she obtained 252 marks? Now how much she have scored more than passing mark? 252 minus 196, which is equals to 56. So they are asking how much is 56 more than the passing mark? Our answer is 56 is more than 196 by 56 by 196 into 100. Great. This will go 7. This is 8 into 7. And 196 is 28 into 7. So what we are getting? We are getting 4 times 2, 4 times 7. We are getting 2 by 7 again. 2 by 7 is nothing but 28.57%. So if she scores 140 marks, she is 28.57% short than the passing mark. And if she scored 252 marks, still she is 28.5% more than the passing mark. Option A is the pick. How quickly you can convert your percentage to fractions and fractions to percentage is the winning streak over percentage questions. Let's take up one more. A classical take from mixtures, and I haven't taken mixtures in my previous two sessions. That's why I've taken percentages and mixture question in this particular session, so that we can cover whole lot of different type of questions when we are preparing for eLitmus. Give it a try. Okay, let's see what we have. A container contains petrol, diesel and mobile oil, and the percentage is given. So let me take that 100%. So petrol is 40 whatever unit, ml, cc, and mobile is 5. 20% of this solution, the total volume of solution is 100. 20% of this solution is replaced by mobile oil. We need to stop here. Now 20% of everything will go out. 40 is 20% is 8. 55 20% is 11. And 5 20% is 1. And it is replaced by mobile oil. That means mobile oil is added 20. So now what is our composition? Our composition is back to 100. Petrol is 40 minus 8, 32. 55 minus 11 is 44. And 5 minus 1, 4 plus 20, 24. So now this is the new structure till this point. And 30% of the obtained solution is replaced by diesel. Now we are replacing 30% and adding 30 again to it in form of diesel. So these 30% will go off. 32 into 3, 9.6. 24 into 3, 7.2. 44 into 3, 13.2. Minus 13.2. And 30 will be added up in the diesel. Again our composition will be back to 100. 32 minus 10, 22.4. Okay, 24 minus 8, 16.8. And this will be 74 minus 14, that will be 60.8. So this is again back to 100. Stop. We are again back to 100. Find the percentage of petrol in the latest mixture. out of 100 ml or 100 cc, 100 liter, whatever it is, petrol is 22.4. So in percentages, petrol percentage left now in the mixture is 22.4%. Option C is the pick. Have faith in your calculations. Don't worry. Just read, put up the data and keep on solving. There is no gimmick to solve any mixture questions. If no gimmick is required, the best gimmick is just go and solve. Next one from arithmetic, take from time and work. You know the drill. Set a timer for yourself for 1.5 minutes and do it. S and U together can complete 60% of a piece of work in 48 days, sorry. That means S and U, if together are working, they will complete the entire work in 48 by 60%, 0.6, that means 80 days. S alone can complete 25% of the work in 30 days. That means entire work in 25%, 30 divided by 1 by 4, that is 120 days. Now if I subtract these two, I can find that if U is working alone, how many days he will take. And we know the subtraction formula. Subtraction formula is product by difference. So it goes 42 times, 240. If U is working alone, he will take 240 days. Now U alone does this work for 40 days. And then he leaves. In how many days will S alone complete the remaining work? For this particular portion, we can use our day or the fraction of the work format. So work done by U in 40 days is 40 by 240. And suppose S completes the remaining work in X days. So the work done by S is X by 120. Total work done is given by 1. That's it. You can work with fractions and continue with this. This is 1/6. So work left is 5/6. So X equals 5 into 120 by 6. That will be 100. So if you work alone for 40 days and left, after that S alone will complete the remaining work in 100 days. Just read the question, put in the values and keep on deciding on what should be the basics. It is given that 60% of the work is done in 48 days. So we were just finding out the basics. S plus U would be able to do the entire work in how many days? S, the entire work in how many days? Using subtraction formula, U, the entire work in how many days? And then the day work format. Fraction of the work done format is always the killer. Option C is the pick. So let's check the next one on the screen from time, speed and distance. Give it a try. M travels daily to his office situated 100 km away. On one particular day, he travels the first half, that is 50 km, at his usual speed. Let his usual speed is S. After that, he had to stop for exactly 10 by 3 minutes due to a minor accident on the road. To make up for the lost time, he increased his speed by 10 kph. So the remaining distance he travelled at a speed of S plus 10. So generally what happens, that he travel at a speed of S and the general time taken by him is 100 by S hours. Now the question is, find the usual speed in kilometer per hour with which M travels to his office. Now generally time taken by him is 100 by S, but today what had happened, his total time is 50 by S plus 50 by S plus 10 plus 10 by 3 minutes of waiting. That is 10 by 3 into 60 hours. And now this is the total time he has been involved in the journey today, which should be equals to his normal time. Because for the lost time, he increased his speed by 10 kph. Now, if we solve this equation, we can find the value of S. Okay, let's see what it is. It is 1 by 18 equals 100 by S minus 50 by S would be 50 by S minus 50 by S plus 10. That is 50 common. S plus 10 minus S, 10 upon S into S plus 10. So what we are getting is S into S plus 10 equals 50 into 180. Okay, if I take one more 2, so this will become 100 into 90. Bingo. S is equals to 90. What is his usual speed in kilometer per hour? Is 90 kilometer per hour. Option A fits in. Okay. Next one from interest. Give it a try. And you know the drill. Let's read what we have. Two friends M and P invested the same sum at the same rate for the same time. Okay. M invested at compound interest compounded annually and P invested at simple interest. Very clearly this is a situation of difference between CI and SI. At the end of first year, both got the same increase of rupees 200 in the investment. That means first year earning, which is P into I, is equals to 200 for both. But at the end of second year, M got rupees 25 more than what P get. That means difference between CI and SI for 2 years is PI is square, which is equals to 25. These are the formulas we should know. Difference between first year is 0. Difference for 2 years is PI is square. Difference for 3 years is PI is square into I plus 3 and on. Find the initial sum invested by them. That means we need to find the value of P. First of all, if we divide these two, so we'll get I equals to 25 by 200. That is 1 by 8. Now we just need to put 1 by 8 here and we'll get the value of P. So P by 8 is 200. Therefore, P is equals to 200 into 8. That is 1600. The sum invested by each one of them is 1600. Option A is the pick. Once we know the formulas, which we should know, we just need to plug in the formulas and find the value. Isn't it? Okay, let's see the next one. Moving on to a one from mensuration. Read it carefully, give it a try. A large rectangular park, 500 meter long and 300 meter broad. 500 by 300. Has two 2 meter broad walkways, one parallel and one perpendicular to the length. So one is parallel to the length, let it be like this. This is 2 meter wide, and one is perpendicular. It can be anywhere. It is 2 meter wide. If this walkway is to be paved by tiles, half meter into half meter, how many tiles would be required? First we need the area of this walkway. If we look at the length part, area of this length part would be 500 into 2. That is 1000 meter square. And area of this pathway, which is perpendicular to the length, would be 300 into 2, that is 600. But we can see that this particular shaded path, we have calculated it twice, which is 2 meter by 2 meter. So the actual area of the pathway is 1000 plus 600 minus 2 into 2 is 4. So that is 1596 meter square. Now, area of one tile is half into half, that is 1 by 4 meter square. So number of tiles required would be 1596 total area divided by area of each tile, that is 1 by 4 meter square. So that would be 1596 into 4. 1596 into 4, 6 into 4 is 24. Bingo, it is 6384. 6384 tiles shall be required to pave this walkway. Option A is the pick. Please don't mark on 1596. हड़बड़ी में आप 1596 पर भी मार्क कर सकते हो. 1596 is the area of the walkway. But they are asking about number of tiles need to be used. Number of tiles are 6384, option A. The next one on your screen, also from mensuration, give it a try. Fix a timer for yourself, 1 minute, 1.5 minutes, and try to solve it in the given time. The volume of a sphere, if radius of a sphere is r, then volume of a sphere is given by 4 by 3 pi r cube. The volume of a sphere is 36 pi cubic centimeter. That means 4 by 3 pi r cube equals 36 pi. Let's cancel pi. 4 times 36, 9. So r cube is 9 into 3, 27. That is 3 cube. So radius of the sphere is 3 centimeter. Its radius is increased by 100%. That means new radius is 3 into 2. That is 6 centimeter. If it is increased by 100%, the multiplying factor will become 2. What will be the ratio of the cube of the new radius, that is r cube, to the new volume of the sphere? Okay, to the new volume of the sphere. New volume of the sphere will be 4 by 3 pi r cube again. It is not required actually. So this becomes 3 by 4 pi. So the ratio becomes 3:4 pi, which is actually in option B. This increment is of no use. Only if you can read the question, you can give the answer. Because r cube by r cube will automatically cancel out. Question is, what is the ratio q of the new radius to the new volume of the sphere? So new volume of the sphere, they are talking about the new radius, new volume. 3:4 pi, option B is the pick. A question from combination. We know that from PC permutation, combination, probability, 4 questions would be there. So a question on your screen, give it a try. It's a classical take. Let's read this. In an examination paper on business mathematics, there are 14 questions divided into 3 groups of 5, 5 and 4 questions. A candidate is required to answer 6 questions, taking at least 2 questions from each of the first 2 groups and 1 question from the third group. In how many different ways can he make up his choice? Let's first work with the restriction. If he takes 2 from first group and 2 from second group, he is allowed to take 2 from third group. So this can be one of the possible combination. Now, he can also take 3 from first group, 2 from second group and 1 which is compulsory from the third group. This can also be the combination. Again, one more combination is permitted, 2, 3, 1. All these 3 combinations are allowed. Now he can't take 4 or he can't take 1 from group 1 and 2. And he can't take 3 because if he takes 3, he would be left with only 3 questions to be done from both groups, which is not the scene. Now we have got 3 cases. In how many ways first case can be solved is 5C2 into 5C2 into 4C2. Why we are using combination? Because it is the process of selection. he need to select. 5C2 is 10, 5C2 is 10, 4C2 is 3 into 2, that is 6. That means in 600 ways, he can select 6 questions in this particular fashion. Selection way number 2, it is 5C3 into 5C2 into 4C1. 5C3 10, 5C2 is 10 and 4C1 is 4. That means 400 cases. For the alternative type 3, 5C2 into 5C3 into 4C1. Again this would be 10 into 10 into 4, that is 400. Now there is a preposition or attached to it. Either he can go with combination 1 or combination 2 or combination 3. That means in how many different ways can he make up his choice? We need to add up his choices. Either these 600 or these 400 or these 400 of type 3. So total number of choices he have is 1400. In 1400 different ways he can make up his choice to select 6 questions out of 14 with the given restrictions. Option C is the pick. What a classical take on functions. Give it a try, genuinely. Pause the session, give it a try. Let us first try to understand what is self-reflecting functions. If y equals to fx is a given function, and if f of y for the same function become x, then this function is known as self-reflecting function. And one of the example of self-reflecting function is ax plus b upon cx minus a. Any linear function in a division format, rational format of the form ax plus b upon cx minus a are always self-reflecting function. Let's check. Let us calculate fy for it. We know that y is equals to this. This would be ay plus b upon cy minus a. Now instead of y I can use this value. This will be a into ax plus b upon cx minus a plus b upon c into ax plus b upon cx minus a minus a. Let's solve this. A square x plus ab plus bcx minus ab. Denominator I am removing. This will cax plus bc minus acx plus a square. In the numerator we can see ab cancel out. In the denominator acx cancels out. So this becomes x common a square plus bc upon, in the denominator we have got a square plus bc. We cancel out this, we are left with x. That means any function of the format ax plus b upon cx minus a is a self-reflecting function. Now, why I pick up self-reflecting function? Because in the question it is given that f of y is equals to x. That means 3x minus 5 upon 2x minus m is a self-reflecting function, which is only possible when this 3 is equals to this m. You can look at these two boxes and then compare. In the numerator ax, in the denominator is minus a. So if it is 3x, value of m should be equals to 3. If value of m is 3, then this function will become self-reflecting function. Option B is the answer. If you know this, you can crack this question in 5 seconds. Obviously, you are not going to solve this in their exams. This is just to make you understand that how a self-reflecting function questions are solved. Any function of this form ax plus b upon cx minus a, linear and rational, will be self-reflecting only if these two coefficients, coefficient of x in the numerator and denominator, the constant part with the negative sign should be same. So based on that, value of m should be equals to 3. Option B is the pick. Take from number system, set theory, Venn diagrams. If required, use it. If not, use simple algebra of number system. Give it a try. Let's check this. In the final of Miss India contest between two contestants, half the number of judges voted for Miss Kolkata. 1/4 of them voted for Miss Kerala and 2 voted for both. That means this plus this minus 2 are the total number of judges who have voted for either Kolkata or Kerala. Whereas 8 did not vote for any one of them. Plus 8 should be equals to the total number of judges in the panel. Voting for Kolkata, voting for Kerala, voting for both. So this is A union B plus none of them voted should be equals to the total number of judges. If we solve this, we can find the answer very easily. That is how many judges were there in the panel. So x minus x by 2 minus x by 4 is equals to 6. X minus half is 50%, minus 25% gone. So it is x by 4 equals 6. Therefore, x equals to 24. There were 24 judges present in the panel. Option B is the pick. Next one from geometry, and you know what you need to do. Pause, do it. Let's check this. In triangle ABC, I am not reading the question in full, but as you are reading, make it a habit of drawing this stuff. In triangle ABC, DE is line segment intersecting AB in D and AC in E, such that DE is parallel to BC. Okay, these two are parallel. DE divides triangle ABC into two parts equal in area. Okay, means this area and this area both are same. Fine. So suppose this area is x, this area is x. So area of the entire triangle ABC is 2x. Clear? Now, since DE is parallel to BC, we can use here similar triangle properties, or we can use here basic proportionality theorem, which says that ADE and ABC both are two similar triangle. Angle A is common, angle D is equals to angle B because D is parallel to BC, and angle E here is equals to angle C because again D is parallel to BC and angle A is common to both. That means triangle ADE and triangle ABC are similar triangles. In case of similar triangle, area of ADE divided by area of ABC is equals to the duplicate ratio of their any common side. Any common side means side which is opposite to the common angle. So let the common angle here is A. So this can be written as DE square by BC square, or AD square by AB square, or, so let me write this. This can be written as DE square by BC square, or AD square by AB square, or AE square by AC square, using the similar triangle properties. Now the question is, what is the value of DB is to AB? DB is to AB. So let me consider this part. So what I get is half equals AD square by AB square. That means if I use subtriplicate ratio, 1 by root 2 is equals to AD by AB. Done. but they are looking out for DB by AB. So can I write this as -1 on both sides? So AD minus AB will give me minus DB. That means I can do like this. 1 minus this equals to 1 minus this. So root 2 minus 1 by root 2 is AB minus AD by AB. AB minus AD is DB. Bingo. This is what we are looking out for. DB is to AB. DB is to AB is root 2 minus 1 by root 2. Root 2 minus 1 by root 2. That is in option C. You will get what you want. Just stick to the theorems. Revise lot of theorems in geometry for similar triangle, basic proportionality theorem, midpoint theorem, Thales theorem. That will be of use if a geometry question turns up. Let's check the next one. An advanced take on probability where we would be using odd against an event, odd in favor of an event. Give it a try. Okay, let's check this. The odd against two events. Okay, what is the theory? Theory says if it is given that odds in favor of any event A is to B, then probability of occurrence of A is given by A upon A plus B. And if odds against any event A is to B, then probability of occurrence of that event is given by B upon A plus B. That is what we need to understand. The odd against two events are 2:7. That means probability of occurrence of A, since it is against, it should be 7 by 2 plus 7, that is 9. And the odd against another event B is 7:5. So probability that that event will occur would be 5 by 7 plus 5, that is 12. If the events are independent, that means PAB will be equals to PA into PB, or complement will be equals to PA complement to PB complement, and on. Find the probability that at least one of them will occur. Since it is at least one of them will occur, that means what? Either both will occur, or A will occur, B will not occur, or A will not occur but B will occur. We can use this. PAB is PA into PB since both are independent. So this is 7 by 9 into 5 by 12 plus PA 7 by 9 into PB complement. PB complement is 7 by 12. Or PA complement is 2 by 9 and occurrence of B is given by 5 by 12. So this is 35 plus 49 plus 10 divided by 9 into 12 is 108. So 9541269, 94 by 108, that should be 47 by 54, that is in option B. Now the thing is, yes, you are getting it ekdam exactly. This can also be solved as total probability minus both will not occur. As simple as that. Probability that at least one of them will occur is simply total probability. Total probability is always 1. 1 minus both will not occur. It is 1 minus PA complement 2 by 9 into PB complement, that is 7 by 12. 2, this gone 6. This is 1 minus 7 by 54. 54 minus 7 is 47 by 54. Use this process. Option B is the pick. Next one on your screen from whole numbers, number system. You know the drill. Yes, do it. Let's see what we have. A list contains 10 different whole numbers. Whole number set starts from 0, 1, 2 till infinity. This is a set of 0 along with natural numbers. The average of 10 different whole numbers is 15. Average of 10 different whole numbers is 15. That means total of 10 whole numbers is 15 into 10. That is 150. Now, which of the following number can't be the number on the list? So let's see what can be the maximum number which can occur on this list. We have got 10 numbers, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Suppose this is the maximum possible number on the list. To make this number maximum possible, these all 9 numbers should assume the smallest whole number values possible. That is 0. And since it is also written that these all are different whole numbers, these numbers would be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8. Now what is the sum of 0 till 8? It is n into n plus 1 by 2. That is 36. So the minimum possible total of the remaining 9 numbers in this series would be 36. That means the maximum possible value which this list of whole numbers can have is 150 minus 36. That is 114. Perfect. So the maximum possible number in the list is 114. That means 42 is possible on the list, 99 is possible on the list, 114 is possible on the list, only 117, which is more than 114, is not possible on the list. Which of the following numbers can't be the number on the list is option C. Use the full process, entire process to understand how to do it. Okay, classical but a twisted format from search, continuous search on your screen. You know what to do. You have to pause and try. Let's solve as if we don't know anything about this continuum search and what to do. If this comes in front of me, what I should do? Okay, x equals to this first part and it is moving till infinity. If I do squaring on both sides, what I'll get? X square equals 7 plus 3 into, again the next part is equals to x itself. Similarly, y square will be equals to 7 minus 3y. So I've got these three equations. These two equations. From these two equations, I need to find the value of x plus y. That's it. Now it is pure algebra and nothing else. If I subtract these two, I'll get x square minus y square equals 3x plus 3y. That means x minus y into x plus y equals 3 into x plus y. Therefore, first value which we get is x minus y is equals to 3. But we need x plus y. So for that we need x into y also. So now what I am doing, I am multiplying these two. So x square y square equals 7 plus 3x into 7 minus 3y. That is 49 minus 21y plus 21x minus 9xy. So x square y square plus 9xy equals 49 plus 21. 21 into x minus y. X minus y is 3. So that is 49 plus 63. Now dobara 112. Now here we have xy into xy plus 9 is 112. 112 is 16 into 7. Okay, it is 7 into 16. And 16 is 7 plus 9. So we are getting xy is equals to 7. X minus y is equals to 3. So x plus y whole square is x minus y whole square plus 4xy. Identities. that is 9, 3 square, plus 4 into 7 is 28. 28 plus 9 is 38 minus 1, 37. Therefore, x plus y is root 37. Option B is the pick. But I want to solve this again under the circumstances, knowing that you know a format. Format is, if any continuum surd are of this type, a into b plus minus, then a minus b, again root a into b plus minus a minus b, root ab plus minus a minus b, root, and moving till infinity. Then the value of this is equals to a if everywhere plus signs are there, and value of this format is equals to b if everywhere minus sign is there. Now if we look closely to our given situation, we can see that it is same as our format, where a into b is 7, this part, and 3 is nothing but a minus b. A minus b is 3. Then if all plus signs are there, its value should be a, that is x, and if all minus signs are there, its value should be b, that is y. That means x into y is 7 and x minus y is equals to 3. Without even solving it algebraically, we know this. Now we know what is x plus y whole square. That is x minus y whole square plus 4 into xy. That is 37. So we can say x plus y is equals to root 37. If you know this format is designed like this. The oblong numbers format which we have done is actually based on this format. AB plus minus a minus b into root AB plus minus a minus b will give you value a if all plus signs are there, will give you value b if all minus signs are there. If you remember this, you can solve this question in no time, or else use algebra and do it. Option B is the pick, as said. Okay, the next one on your screen, try to identify what characteristic series it will portray. You know the drill. Let's do it. So let's see what we have. There are 8, 4, 3, 6 steel balls stacked in a pile with one ball on the top, 3 in the second layer, 6 balls in the third layer, then 10 in the fourth layer, and so on. Find the total number of layers. If we look carefully at these numbers, these are nothing but triangular numbers. Go through our playlist, the magical numbers. You will see one episode recorded on triangular numbers. Go through it. In case of triangular number, any term is given by n into n plus 1 by 2. So if n is 1, it is 1 into 2 by 2 is 1, 2 into 3 by 2 is 3, and so on. Sum of triangular numbers till n terms is given by summation of tn's, which is n into n plus 1 into n plus 2 by 6. Either you remember this formula or you can derive this also. Like Sn would be summation of n square by 2 plus n by 2. That is summation of, if I take half outside, summation of n square plus summation of n. That is half into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6 plus n into n plus 1 by 2. So half, let the LCM be 6, and we take common n into n plus 1. So we are left with 2n plus 1 plus, okay, this goes 3 times 3. So ultimately this is 1 by 12 into n plus 1 into 2n plus 4. That is 2 into n plus 2. So this is how we get this formula. It is n into n plus 1 into n plus 2 by 6. Now according to the given situation, first of all, it is the series of triangular numbers. Second, if you remember the summation formula for triangular numbers, n into n plus 1 into n plus 2 by 6. And now this is equals to 8436. So we have n into n plus 1 into n plus 2 equals 6 into 8436. Instead of solving it, let's factorize 8436 in the prime factor zone, and then we will try to identify some values such that we get three numbers which are consecutive. 8436, okay, by 2, 4218, by 2, 2109, by 3, 703, okay, 3 into 2, 6 is 19, 37. So as we are reading this number, it is 37 into 19. So 19 into 2, 38. So we are having 37 into 38, and then 6 into 6, 36. Bingo. That means n into n plus 1 into n plus 2 is 36 into 37 into 38. N is equals to 36. Or since options are given, you can start putting up the values and check. But if on-screen calculator is not there, don't check. Just solve and try to fit in. How many total number of layers are there? There are 36 total number of layers. Option A is the pick. So the last question in this particular episode, episode number 3 for eLitmus, you know the drill, and a cute qualified question from indices. Let's give this a try. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do it and keep practicing the similar kind of question which we have shown already in episode 1, 2, 3. 3 or 4 more episode would be there before you write your exams. Go through each one of them, and best wishes to everyone who are writing eLitmus in the coming future. Let's do this. N is the smallest positive number such that n by 2, very good, n by 2 is a square number. N by 3, n by 2 is a square number. N by 2, that means n is divisible by 2. So we will have 2, and let the power of 2 be a. N by 3 is a cube, that means it is also divisible by 3. And n by 5 is the fifth power of another number. That means it is also divisible by 5. So the format of n is 2 to the power a into 3 to the power b into 5 to the power c. Find the number of factors of n. First of all, we need to derive the values of ABC. Once ABC is with us, we can find the number of factors. Now, n by 2 is a square number. That means when I divide this number by 2, the power of 2 will become a minus 1. So I can say a minus 1, b and c are even numbers. Then only when it is divided by 2, it will be a square number. N by 3, that means a, b minus 1 and c is a cube. That means these three numbers are divisible by 3, are multiples of 3. N by 5, that means a, b, c minus 1 when we are dividing n by 5, power of 5 will become c minus 1, is the fifth power of any other number. That means these three numbers are divisible by 5, or in other sense, these three numbers a, b and c minus 1 are multiples of 5. Now let's check. Leave this a minus 1. If we look at these a, this a is divisible by 3 and this a is also divisible by 5. So if I say a is divisible by 15 and the smallest multiple of 15 is 15, now let me check. A minus 1 is 14, done. Now I will check for b. B is an even number and b is divisible by 5 also. That means smallest of such number is 10. Now b minus 1, bingo. 10 minus 1 is 9, which is divisible by 3. Now we will check for c. C is even and c is also divisible by 3. Now even and 3, that means the smallest of such number is 6. 2 into 3 is 6. And 6 minus 1. We are dealing with c. 6 minus 1 is 5. 5 is multiple of 5. Bingo. These are the smallest values. That means the smallest n we are looking out for is 2 to the power 15 into 3 to the power 10 into 5 to the power 6. This is the smallest number, which when divided by 2, the powers of 2 will become 14, 10 and 6. This will be a square number. When divided by 3, 6, 15 and 9 all are multiple of 3. It will become a cubic number. N by 5, 15, 10 and 5 all are multiple of 5. It will become fifth power of some other number. This is the smallest number we are looking out for. Find the number of factors of n. We know number of factors are power plus 1 into power plus 1 into power plus 1. 16 into 11 into 7. 16 into 77 is 1, 2, 3, 2. So the number of factors of this particular number n is 1, 2, 3, 2. That is in option A. So on this note, thank you everyone for participating. This is Mohit Jain signing off from MJ's Maths and Stats. That's MJ Magic Studio to you in this hope that we'll meet again and I'll see you soon. Keep practicing, subscribe to the channel, like, comment, share and help the channel grow. I'll see you soon.